Hey guys, my name is KJOS and we finally have the Pixel 6a in the studio in the green or sage color. Now this will be my early first impressions of the new Google phone, and I will be posting my full review sometime next week, so make sure you are subscribed. Now also, I want to thank Google for sending this over, as I am part of Team Pixel, but regardless, my opinions are mine alone. The Pixel 6a is $499 in the US and $599 here in Canada. Now I need to emphasize that this is a budget phone and not a flagship phone, which means there are a few concessions Google had to make with the hardware, especially the hardware. Now the body and design are very similar to the Pixel 6. We still have the square body within the 6a with a single hole punch camera in the middle, small and symmetrical bezels on the display, and an aluminum frame that goes all around the phone. But because this is a budget phone, it comes with a polycarbonate back as opposed to a glass back that is on the Pixel 6 and the Pixel 6 Pro. But this doesn't exactly feel cheap. It doesn't feel like cheap material. It's very impressive how the backplate mimics the feeling of glass at half the cost. Now, all this brings the weight of the phone to a light 178 grams. This makes it easier to carry your phone without a case, although I do advise getting one if possible. Another big difference with the 6a is with its camera bump. Apart from reducing the camera bar to eliminate dust particles, this new design is also going to be on the Pixel 7 and the Pixel 7 Pro with that extra telephoto lens, of course. Now the buttons on the side are better in my opinion. Now they're a little more pronounced and more tactile than the Pixel 6, and especially on the Pixel 6 Pro. So I appreciate the little improvements here and there. Now at the bottom you have a single USB-C port with speakers, but what you don't see here is a headphone jack. Finally, Google has removed the headphone jack from the A series lineup. It was present within the Pixel 5a, but with this, it's totally gone, making it the end of an era. Press F in the comments to pay your respects. Also, if you want to see a comparison between the Pixel 6a and the Pixel 5a, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Now that video is coming out very soon. And finally, the Pixel 6a is IP67 water resistant and not IP68. Now in terms of design, it's almost a carbon copy of the Pixel 6, but when it comes to that display though, that's where you begin to see cracks in the armor. As you know by now, the Pixel 6 has a simple 1080p OLED display that is 60Hz. Now it's funny that 60Hz was trending a couple of days ago because some creators think it's kind of choppy and slow, but I don't necessarily agree with that. Now in the few hours or days that I've had the phone, it's not slow as everyone made it out to be. It is important to know that a lot of tech creators use high refresh phones that are about 90 to 120 Hz, and it's very jarring to use that for a long time then come down to a 60Hz phone. Yes, there is a noticeable difference, but trust me when I say this, the display is not slow or laggy in any way. However though, my Twitter experience hasn't exactly been great because the Twitter app is not well optimized on Android. Now I experienced this on the Pixel 6 Pro and of course on the Samsung S22. Also, let's not forget that the Pixel 6a is $449 and that is a mid-range price. It is only fair for the phone to be treated as such. Now the Pixel 6 Pro is 120Hz, the Pixel 6 is 90Hz, and it only makes sense that the Pixel 6a be 60Hz. Personally, if they made this phone a 90Hz phone, there wouldn't be much of a difference between this and the Pixel 6. Either way, the display is average at best, and that is okay for what it is. Now the brightness also is not exactly the best in its class. It has 776 nits of peak brightness and is great indoors, but when you're outdoors in peak summer, you will find it difficult to see your phone. Now for those who are wondering about the battery life, I am happy to let you guys know it's great, amazing actually. It has 4,410 mAh of battery, slightly lower than the Pixel 6, but it still gives good battery life and good screen on time. It's still early days, so I'm curious to see how this will do after about a week or two of everyday use with that Tensor chip. Most people feel the Tensor chip might kill the battery a lot faster, but I think the 60Hz mitigates that issue seamlessly. Now I will update you guys in my full review. Now in terms of software, it comes with Android 12 but still has the April security updates. It even tells me that my phone hasn't been updated in 3 months and is at risk. Officially though, the phone comes out later this week, so I'm hoping a software update is in the works to fix 1 or 2 issues that I'm facing. Now it's not exactly a big deal for some, but the fingerprint scanner feels like the Pixel 6 Pro on launch day and not what it is right now. It is kind of slow and not that responsive. It does work though, but it's not as fast as my Pixel 6 Pro, so some people may find it very annoying. And as for those cameras, this has a 12 megapixel main wide angle lens and a 12 megapixel ultra wide lens, and as you already know, they have reduced the megapixels on the Pixel 6a, also giving it an old Sony IMX363 sensor. This was found in the Pixel 5, the Pixel 4, the Pixel 3, and of course the Pixel 2. However, with an old sensor, the camera quality is still very good for that price. Now in clear daylight, this gives great dynamic range, colors are vibrant with good color accuracy, and of course a cooler color temperature. Honestly, it just looks good, but then again, let's see how this does in the next couple of weeks. The Pixel 6a is great for what it is, and that is a budget phone that is $449 USD. Now it should not be compared to a flagship phone, and the features they lack over $1,000 phone. But what do you guys think? Do you think the Pixel 6a is worth it? Comment below and let me know, and I am happy to answer any questions that you may have. Now if you enjoyed this video, click the like button and do not forget to subscribe to the channel, as I am so close to reaching 5,000 subscribers before the end of the month. Thank you guys for watching. My name again is KJOS, and I will catch you guys in the next one where I talk all things tech.